Hey, hey, hey. What's up, all? How y'all doing? I'm just going for a walk, and I tend to think a lot when I walk, and I like to think. It helps clear my mind. It helps, if I'm angry or whatever. And a lot of time when I'm walking, I think about like Dungeons and Dragons characters and characters in general, and well, like I'm not a writer, but like just thinking about this stuff makes me want to write a little or something like that. I'm not sure because I am horrible at English. Yes, English is hard. No, I'm horrible at English. So like spelling, grammar, uh, everything else. But I tend to think about characters and weird stuff like that, like what makes this person go this way, what makes them, certain things. And at the moment, like in my Adventures League group in Dungeons and Dragons, I play a Dexy Paladin, a hairless Tabaxi Paladin, and like he doesn't smite too often because there's no reason to. He wields a whip because why? You know, eventually they'll get the point, or they'll fall down out of stupidity because he's wielding a whip. And whips are nice for range, but he doesn't smite too often because he doesn't have to. But like, he smites when it's called upon. Like, say a comrade has fallen in battle, he is upset about that. So he'll be like, "Ah, you made my friend fall." Last week, his buddy Noraxian, a half-elf bard, was almost eaten by a plant, some kind of plant. I think it might have been a shambling mound. I'm not really sure. Again, I don't, I just started playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is technically my second campaign. So he laid on. Well, he's like, I made the decision to smite because like, oh well, he's got whatchamacallit, and I pulled out a flail because it's whip-like, and I have whips because like it's a cat's tail kind of thing, or whatever. So it's whip-like, and like it's smashing. So he's gonna smash the plants. Like plants don't eat people, and so he's smashing, and like I'm gonna smite because like he's my friend, Laura actually, and like first night I had no money. And he's like, I'll take care of the room. So he took care of the room, paid for the room, kind of thing. So it was great. So he's like, no, and what was it? I believe for some reason, we had an advantage. Fairy Fire, because Noraxian cast Fairy Fire onto a creature, and it failed whatever saving throw you have to do. So we had advantage, and I already knew him smiting, and rolled a natural 20. I'm like, yes! So, double the dice, roll, and go for my second attack because I'm 5th level. I'm like, I'm gonna smite again, no matter what, because again, he still has no Noraxian, and bang, a natural 20 again. I'm like, ah! Which was like, alright, I don't normally smite because it's crazy, because he usually doesn't smite. Like, I'm 5th level, and I've smited 5 times already, and that's it. And, so, like, that's going on, like, so I try to figure out where he's going, where is he coming from. Like, I like to say, like, well, let's give him a name, because my Tabaxi Paladin's name is Holy Socks. JOL -LEE Socks, SOCKS, Socks. And So, Holy, I'm imagining his background because he's an Outlander. His idea is just like, okay, this is what we do. I'm a paladin, ancient oath. So I'm like, all right, yeah. Ancient oath is like, they kind of, like, to me, they're like live and let live. Like, don't be an asshole, let this dude, he's happy doing it, let him do it. And the idea of him is he ushers people from town to town. Like, that's what he does. He's just a guide. So, like, with that said, I picked the traveler as my god. The traveler. Show me which way to go, traveler. Please. Please. So, and, now I'm losing track because there's people around and stuff. And now I'm gonna look like a crazy person talking to my phone. And, so that's one of his things. And then the other day, like, I saw something on the internet, and it's like, something like, my cat's always doing that. It kills things, brings it to me, and acts all proud. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff and start sharing with the party. Like, not that I would kill stuff and be like, here you go, are you happy? It's more like, here you go, I got this for you. I don't need it, you take it. And that's gonna be part of, like, his feline charm. It's like, here, take this, it's for you. I bring you present. Holy also doesn't talk like that, but when I do characters for eventually, I try to do a voice because I'm okay doing voices, but I forget sometimes depending on the voice, because if I go sillier, I'll remember to do it, but if I don't, like, hey, I'll start forgetting, and like I tend to forget because Holy is just a simple, like, the accent is just like a simple Spanish accent. It's not like anything in particular, it's just something simple. And, like, I always forget. And for the most part, it's like, hello, my name is Antonio Banderas. And that's it. And I tend to say Antonio Banderas, just to try to get into, like, this soft accent. Like, one time I want, like, full-on craziness, like, hey, man, what's up? It sounded like Cheech from, like, one of the Cheech and Chong movies back in the day. What you doing, man? You guys a little bit crazy? But, oof. And, know people trying to park their car and stuff. And like they're like, that's not Laura accent. That's not Holy's voice. And then one time I went into my old character from my first campaign, and they're like, no, that's Acorn. I'm like, ah. And I screw up like that all the time. But when I try to think of characters, like, I started talking about this, I tried to put a voice to it and, like, roll with it. Like, oh. Because, like, I wanted Antonio Banderas. And a nice suave. Like, hello, I've got lots of machismo. I am a very attractive man. And for being a paladin, paladins naturally charismatic. So they, a little charisma, be like, hola. Get that little suave Spanish going. How are you doing today? That kind of stuff. Doesn't really work out. And I am horrible at RPing, like role-playing. I'm trying to get better, but that's what it is. And So I'm gonna start trying to like have Holy give away some shit, but he's also a collector of shit, and that's where it comes down to. Like, I got all this stuff, I don't need it. I'll share it with everybody. Here you go. You need 5 javelins? I have 5 javelins. Do you need chainmail armor? I have chainmail armor. I will trade you my chainmail armor for your studded leather. Because my chainmail armor is too noisy. And sometimes I don't sneak so well. And, wow, this is like a really long video, man. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna put this shit up there. Fuck it. Let my nonsense be like, hey, you're bullshit. Fuck you. And I'll be okay with that. But, you know, so it's a backseat paladin. And, like, I'm going full paladin. Because paladin's one of them classes where it's just like, you either take just a couple levels and you're gonna focus on something else, or you go full on paladin. Because like you get so much, it's just like, it's one of them like OP characters when you're level 20 and shit like that. Like Druid, if you don't go all Druid, like why do Druid? I mean, I could see some of the stuff, but who knows? But my opinions are my opinions. I'm sorry, but like, I like paladins. Like, this is my first paladin. Like I said, this is my second campaign, second character, first paladin. Last campaign, I was a warlock. That was a known warlock name. Acorn Peach Fuzz Green Buttons. And I kind of wanted to play them a different way, but I got into a table and they're like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, that was what I wanted to do. Because it was Adventures League, and you can't, like, I don't want to be stepping on anybody's toes and shit like that. So so the party right now are kind of like got some, like, we're mediocre healers. Like, a paladin's not bad, but paladin's more like, let me smash shit and then heal after we're done. You know, let me worry about the healing after we're done killing. But we got like I think he's 1 level cleric, and the rest is druid for our turtle. And then we have a bard who has healing word, because he's like, I'm taking healing word because our cleric druid won't heal nobody. And like I said, I'm a paladin, so like most of my healing's done after the fact. And like, our DMs are switching back and forth kind of thing. So we got we just finished up I don't know the name of it, man. It's part of the what is that called? The Yarning Portal. So it's one of the old campaigns that were switched out for 5th edition in the Yarning Portal. Like, we did the Sunless Citadel, then we did the next one, and now we're doing one. So whatever one was 3 to 5 levels, 3 to 5 after the Sunless Citadel. It's like a Door God's Dungeon, yeah. And there's a lot of dead time, a lot of dead air. I'm sorry. I'm kind of walking and talking at the same time. It's something I don't normally do, and now I'm breathing heavy because I'm a fat white dude. What's up, guys? Fat white dude. Talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons, yeah. in my invisible wand. But, alright, back to the thing. We're talking about the healing party. And like we have the sorcerer that heals. I forget which one it is, like the divine sorcerer. And and he's an asshole on purpose. Like he's noble, but he thinks like everything's given to him because he's got these magic powers. And the dude's playing him great. Guy BJ is playing his character great. He's like, he's an asshole. That's what he would do. And so all that's going on. Let me see who else we got. Oh, we've got another Steph, who plays in the other game, hopped over to our table, play in our table, and she brought a paladin sorcerer, but it's like the shadow sorcerer. But she only took 2 levels, so she could get to like the armor, the defense bonus. But she's also Dexy, which is cool because I've been finding out lots of people play paladins. Like we've had people like Steph is the 3rd person to come in as a paladin, other than me, at my table. Like we've had one guy who hopped in. Like they all were great, dude. They were awesome. They played well. Like again, because like I'm a Dexy paladin, so like I don't care first thing because I'm not really doing damage because I'm wielding a whip. And so we have another healer, and let me see. Frank is like we just got Frank. Frank just started 2 sessions ago. It's like this Wednesday will be his 3rd session, and he's playing an orc fighter champion, which is a damage dealer because we just lost. We recently lost 2 of our group to like school restrictions and work restrictions, which sucks, but like that's what AL goes for. And I think that's it. So we got most of our parties able to heal. Do we do it? No. I've healed once in combat. Maybe twice. Like I would heal more if I had the word healing word. But I don't. Because like healing word's a nice. Like because I don't do much with my bonus actions. And I'd be like, healing word, yo dude, get up. Get off your butt and help the battle. Get off your butt and help the battle. Alright. And that's what it comes down to. Stuff like that. I'm just rambling on now. Because it's going on 20 minutes. Damn! Like, I'm just going to put this up just to be like, yo, is somebody going to watch this for 20 minutes? Damn! I might just keep on walking and like blah 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 blah. But back to D&D. Let's keep talking about D&D. So like we're a little loosey goosey in our group. Not even gonna talk about that. Never mind about stuff. But like role playing is like this last session on last Wednesday was very good. It was a good like RP / combat / go through stuff kind of thing. Oh, yoga. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, and but it was a good RP session. Like good role playing within the group, like even during combat. Like, cause that's when I do most of my role playing is during combat. Hello. And like that's what I usually do my role playing. Like I said, the one guy got attacked. I'm like, get up, my friend! I'm gonna smash you, plant, kind of thing, and then smite it. And like, that's when I usually go or whatever. Like the other guys usually, like both the other guys are like the guy who plays Ernest is real good at role playing. He's good at asking questions because I forget to ask questions all the time because I'm a goof. Like we're murder hobos. We try not to be, but we are. And like, it's still fun. And we just try to get through stuff. Yeah. But like it was real good. Like John was explaining something to DM, and like the other guys were talking, and like through roleplay, they were role playing together. Like, yo, let me role play this, and John was like I saw the look in his eyes, like, let's go. And like the one dude who's playing, then the guy steps up, Drog turns and starts asking like the DM questions, like, but in character, like, how much are we getting paid? How much is this, that? Because like me personally, when I'm role playing, I'll just add on to like the stupid shit, the craziness, and be like, here you go, here's some bullshit. I don't want bullshit. And I'll be like, wait, what about this? You know, point out stupid stuff. That kind of stuff. Like, you know, just to make the, you know, try to move everything along a little bit more, or egg the story on, or egg them on for a little bit of argument and stuff like that. We're going to switch angles because this is my better side. Sorry. You got to make yourself laugh, because if you don't make yourself laugh, who will? And so like, it's good stuff. I really enjoy it. I wanted to talk about my backup character because we were told to have a backup character because we might die. It might be dangerous. And like, I'm not really sure because like, right now my armor class is 20 at level 5, which is probably average. I don't know. I don't do research like that. And like, I'm like, is he gonna die or not? But his constitution isn't high, so he doesn't have high hit points. Like, and like in the Adventures League, you're supposed to take the average. And the average plus your con. And again, my con is +1, so it's going to be, I believe it's 1d6 plus 1. I mean, not 1d6. It's the average of 10 plus 1, so it's probably 6 plus 1. It might be 7. I don't know. Whatever the paladin's average is. And which is great because like 20 to me is pretty high. And then I tend to drop on Shield of Faith. You know, just get that extra 2 to the defense. Wow, man, I could have done that. Mother. Alright. I'll have to remember next time. Just, because I tend to, I tend to wear heavy armor. My understanding is heavy armor gives you disadvantage on certain things if you sleep in it. And So I tend to take off my armor and be like, I'll be like, I take off my armor and I'm doing last watch. This way, last watch, I'll put my armor back on. Because my understanding is, like, you don't get your hit dice back, and I think you don't get your spell slots back. I don't know. I haven't really researched it. I tend to just, like, try to follow the rules myself, even though the DM doesn't impose them. Like, I will roll disadvantage on self, even though the DM said don't even say anything to it. And, which I'm down with. Like, I'll do it just because it's more fun. But, like, I got a 5. But I'm also proficient in stealth because I'm a cat person. Tabaxi. And I'm just trying to make this video as long as I can. I'm sorry. Because it's like 26 minutes now. And I've been walking for like 26 minutes. Hopefully it uploads because that's a lot of shit off of my John. And so, like, I want to take and switch out my armor for studded leather because my understanding is you can sleep in leather armor and not get any of them penalties. Because last week I took off all my armor and put all my stuff and, like, hit it on the tree down below. And we were attacked in the middle of the night, and we were up in the tree. And I didn't have no armor on. So my armor class was like 13. Because I'm Dixie. Oh, man. Yeah, Dixie. So, we got attacked. So I basically jumped down, grabbed my shield, that's a +1 magic shield, and my whip. I cast Moonbeam on the one that was up in the tree. And then I started attacking another Displacer Beast. Because those, like, 3 Displacer Beasts attacked us. Which is cool. I don't know what a Displacer Beast is in character. Like, Displacer Beast is like one of the only animals I know what it is out of the Monsters Manual. From, like, when I was, like, a little kid, played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, like, 4 times. That, the Beholder, and Giants, and Golems. But you get them other weird ones, like Shambling Mound. I mean, heard of them. I've seen people play them on the internet. And, so I was basically had my shield, so I went up to 16. I couldn't cast what is that? Could have cast Shield of Faith. Shield of Faith! Yeah, and without my freaking, because I like my chain, like, again, normally it's 20. So we've been up to 16 because, like, I took the defensive fighting style. Because anytime out into AC is good shit. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. And, so I'm trying to figure out my character and all that stuff. What's he like, trying to remember. Like, I tend to make choices upon being, like, role-playing wise. Like, he has Searing Smite because we fought a troll early on. And he's like, if something comes back to life, we have to burn it, man. You got to sit in a flame with a passionate burn. So that's going to continuously be in my thing. And then, like, for the 4th level, I didn't take the ability score improvement, the ASI, which, like, I've heard it twice this week. I'm like, what's ASI? So, there. But I took a feat because feats are more fun. And I took Sentinel. because I want to use my reaction more. For like action economy, the best feat is, I think, would be Pole Master, because you get a reaction when they enter your frame, and then you get your bonus action. Like, you're not getting that action because, unfortunately, with Sentinel, most of the time it's attacking somebody other than me, because I'm a tiny little tabaxi with a whip. Most of the time I do 4 damage. And that is a 1d4 plus 3. Which is 4. Because I usually don't do much damage because it's more fun. I like it. So I use my Sentinel. And Sentinel, like, a good thing about Sentinel, it stops them from running away. Which one of the displacer beasts was going to do that. And I was like, yo, whippy tack, you ain't going nowhere. Yeah. And so it's going to be a little bit more fun, that kind of stuff. Like, it's good because, like, these guys are doing real well. John and BJ. BJ ran the last campaign. John's running this one. John ran the first one. And it's just like kudos to them for running a large party. Like, we are sitting at max for Adventures League. For the most part. And, like, we separated from the other group because, like, it was getting large. It was like, there were times where there was more people than you're supposed to have. So we're like, yeah, we got to separate because this is a lot. And we separated, and it's not bad. Oh, yeah. Monstrous. So I've been playing this character. I like it. Kind of like Anna Prosser Robinson, if I said that correctly. I too forget that I have a second attack. Because I went through probably till I think halfway through. Nope. It was to the Shambling Mount. So, like, we fought Displacer Beast first, and then we fought a Shambling Mount. And I went through that whole battle without even being like, yeah, blah, 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 until we forgot that. Totally forgot there was I had a second attack. Because a lot of times I'll attack, and then I'll use my Sentinel. Kind of thing. And which is kind of like 2 attacks. Well, it is 2 attacks, but it's my reaction. Oh, reaction! And, back to taking Sentinel, because I took Sentinel. Thank you for reminding me. I'm all scatterbrained right now. Eventually I'll get that under control. I took Sentinel. And I took Sentinel because I was with the other guy who was here. He was getting attacked, and he got knocked down. He got put unconscious. And then the lady started the lady orc was running away after she did it, and she's like, "I'm a shaman, I'm out." And I couldn't attack her, stop her, or attack. And he's like, "I have to do this. I have to take care of this because my friend fell in battle." Kind of thing. And that's what it usually comes down to, is him falling in battle. And that's when Holy gets in. Alright, that's a long video. 34 minutes and 25 seconds. I hope it uploads, and I hope you enjoy it, but I don't think you will. Because it's a long, me rambling incoherently. Later.